Right, we have ourselves a Mokai. Sorry about the other video, it was a bit dark, but I was a bit excited about getting it. And if you know about Mokais, you'll know how ecstatically happy I am. Being a metal detectorist and everything else, well, everything else kind of being the optimal word. Got a Mokai here in very good condition. Well, the Mokai is. Let's take the engine compartment off. And in here, it took me ages to work out the controls because somebody had been at this and had no idea what they was doing. So, the top linkage on this one, the top linkage is the choke, and the bottom linkage down there is the throttle. I've got to find a new pin somewhere. That's not the right pin, but I've got to find a new linkage pin. But people I'd got this off of had no idea what they was doing. They tried to make it go faster, and they'd actually made it go slower, let's say. They had no idea what they was even touching. But not seeing many pictures of this lot, I thought I'd let everybody see what's actually there, because I've looked on the internet and I can't find everything. Right, no, we've got a fuel tank. We've got fuel in it. She's just running now. Now for the jet drive. Extremely corroded. Everything was jammed up, cock solid. Cock stiff, I mean. Right. Well, the nozzle. Well, as you can see, it took me a while. Hang on, let's undo that. Let's see, hope I don't drop everything doing it. Typical, innit? It's all together and now I'm going to drop it. Right. So on that one, that's a left hand thread, but on the drive shaft that's a right hand thread. Well, that took some getting apart. I must admit that really took some getting apart. As you can see down there, not knowing what these look like or how they went together, I actually had to revert to tapping it with a hammer. Well, mallet, chisel. But it's apart! Finally! The end cap, can't find them anywhere. Well, they had to be drilled out on two of the studs, pins, nut bolts, whatever. It's in there. Hang on, there's the sunlight. There you go. Two of the studs still in there. So I've got to try and get them out. But I had to drill them out. Even after that, I didn't want to move. What a job. Mokai really screwed up when they put this thing together, because two lots of aluminium, when they corrode, they kind of weld themselves together, but luckily it all came apart eventually. Now I can't find nothing in the UK about parts, sadly. Trying to talk to somebody in America, I think he's in America, a Mokai dealer person or something, and basically even to get onto his site it thinks I'm a robot. Tried 6 times and it didn't want to know me, so 6 times is a long enough game for me to play. I've got a spare engine. I could have done with a spare jet drive. But it looks like I'm going to be fabricating my own parts if we can't get them. And since I'm after some more Mokais, if anybody's got any that they don't want, cash offers, I'm interested in 4 or 5 more. But if they're going to turn up like this, then they're going to be a job and a half. It's going to be a nightmare. So I've got to get a bit proficient working on them. The jet drives, with what I've been told, they just corrode up to the point that you got to use brute force and ignorance with them. But if you do that, you're going to break it. And if you don't know what you're doing, I would advise you to take it to somebody that does, because I've been an engineer mechanic for 50 years, 40 odd years, and I must admit that was trying my patience. You break parts and you ain't going to be able to buy them. You should be able to get the bearings and seals in the UK, but as for the other parts, I think I'm going to have to make my foundry up and actually start casting my own parts, because you can't afford to keep buying stuff from America. But no, so far so good. A cheap Mokai, engine's running, just need new bearings and a clean up on the jet drive. Even came with a paddle. But yep, she's all ready for the cleanup. And hopefully won't be long until I'm on the water with it. Few little extra bits are going to have to be done to her, but other than that, I'm a happy bunny, still a happy bunny, even with the jet drive. When do I ever get anything that don't need fixing? Yeah, it's a good thing I got a bit of a machine shop. Must buy myself a lathe, I'm going to need it. I know I'm going to need it now. Alright, thanks guys. Hope it was interesting. Hopefully, won't be long until I got a video of it on the water. Let's see what trouble and mischief I can get up to with that.